What's popping off YouTube? It's your boy PT from that other side. And you dig me. Bring y'all another exclusive. I want to talk about the inner details, I believe, of Ghost, Kanan, Tommy, and Bree's relationship. My thoughts, my theories. You know. I feel like Detective Howard, Kanan's dad, he's gonna be on a case this upcoming season, in season 3. He's gonna I feel like we're gonna get introduced to Ghost's father in this season. Not Ghost, not Tommy, not Kate, not even Tommy mom. I feel like they're gonna introduce Tommy mom as a junkie, somebody buying drugs. That's just how I feel like they're gonna do her. But I feel like we're gonna get introduced to Ghost's dad this season. That's gonna be the first. I feel like the first big hint of OG power is his dad in the flesh, and then Sasha Penn, showrunner, she already posted, that Breeze is coming, and I feel like Tommy Ghost, Kanan, and Breeze's relationship is gonna be. This is the first time in Power I feel like we're gonna see like people who really love each other in the drug game, in the street game. Not friends. I don't think they're gonna be like friendly. You know what I mean? I don't think they gonna be friendly towards each other, especially Tommy and Ghost, of course. But it's gonna be kind of all business. We can have fun later. Ghost trying to convince Kanan and Breeze to change his mind, because Ghost is like, look, I don't know what Ghost's pitch was to Breeze and the Kanan. I don't know what his plan was. People keep saying his plan was to get out of the game. I doubt that, because he wasn't big time yet. He ain't had a revenue to Open Truth yet. So I don't think his plan was to get out of the drug game. Maybe his plan was to go to college, or maybe his plan was to turn a drug business into a bigger revenue making business, like how him and Tommy had it. Or he probably wanted to be like with Kanan and Breeze. Like, I need to be with y'all, not working for y'all. Like, I want to be like for real partners. Like Breeze and Kanan. Like Kanan probably was like, I'm cool with it, but Breeze ain't finna go for that shit. And Breeze was probably like, nah, little nigga, we ain't doing that. So that's what I feel like. But also on top of that, you got to look at it of where do Ghost's dad fit into this. I feel like we go get Angela's dad. I feel like we're gonna start seeing parents before we see the characters we know from OG Power. Like, we're gonna run into Angela's father, I believe, and a little younger Paz or something like that. You know what I mean? Because I don't know how older Paz was than Angela. Probably about 5 years or some shit, 6 years. So she's older than her. She probably Kanan age, or a little bit older than Kanan. You know what I mean? And I feel like Angela and Ghost and all them the same age, or they is. So we go start seeing, we might see Uncle Gabe. We might have a scene in a bar, they club, or whatever they own. They little bar they got. And I don't this season, I don't think we go get, or next season, I don't think we go get Ghost or Tommy. I just don't believe that. We might find out. I don't think they go have Tasha's well-being in there, like Tasha mom and a younger Tasha mom and all that. I don't think we go see none of that, but I do feel like we go see Uncle Gabe, Ghost's dad, probably Tommy mom, probably Angela and Pa's mom. And I mean, and mom and dad, or dad, you know what I mean? Either one. So that's what I feel like that's gonna happen. I feel like their relationship, Breeze is gonna come in this upcoming season. Breeze is gonna come in. He's gonna be playing all the tactics that Kanan was playing. History repeats itself. Somebody taught Kanan the way he think now, and it ain't his mom so far. It's not been his mom. His mom teaching him things, don't get me wrong, but she ain't doing shit but teaching him how to be a savage out here. She ain't doing nothing but teaching him how to be bogus. You know what I mean? But also she also said, I remember Rock said, you only strong as your crew. But how the way Rock going about shit, she ain't, like, you ain't all the way solid. And you a CI. So you got rat in your leisure. You got snitch on your leisure. So I feel like they said she ended up getting DEFCON locked up or killed because he was supposedly gay. Something that I read about that. But she was undercover working with Howard. That's how Kane and little ass ended up getting born. And just a whole bunch. And usually in this game, a snitch, I don't care if it was 10 years ago, 2 days ago, 3 minutes ago, a snitch is a snitch. And they usually don't survive in this game. Somebody knows about Rock's telling. Whoever knows about Rock snitching is going to be the one to take her out. I feel like that's either going to be Ronnie, the unique brother. I feel like it's going to be Breeze. Or I feel like it's going to be or Lulu. Because Lulu's starting to build a real bad vendetta towards her. Like, I really don't, this is my sister, this is my big sister, but I do not like this bitch. Like, I feel like Lulu would already took her out if she wasn't his sister. That's just my opinion on it. You know what I mean? Bitch, you would already been dead if you want my motherfucker girl. But yeah, so yeah, but and also I feel like Breeze is gonna come in, he's gonna establish dominance off bat. Like, this the way we running shit, this the hustle. Boom, 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 boom. And he go be teaching Kanan that shit. And Kanan go get I feel like Kanan and Breeze relationship is gonna be tight. Like, not tight enough where, you know, because where niggas is like real super friendly, but I'm talking about like you go see a real good business partnership. I feel like they go make Kanan like how they made Ghost and Tommy in the OG Power, like this super successful drug dealer. You know, without the suits and ties and shit like Ghost. I feel like Kanan go be real like dominant in the game, like on some killing type shit and get money. You know what I mean? And that's why when Kanan got out of prison and he walked up in the Ghost apartment, he said, Kanan, motherfucker starting my goddamn living room. He was like super like, this motherfucker here. So Kanan was a big deal. You know, even though OG Power made it seem like he was just smaller than everything because that was based off of Ghost. That, you know, OG Power is Ghost show. But let's be real. So he was the head, he was the face of the show. He the face of the damn universe still. That's how motherfucker's still alive. That's another time for another day. But yeah, but I feel like they gonna make Kanan like this real super established drug kingpin. Him and Breeze. And Kanan gonna be running the hustle years after Breeze as well, because season 2 he get out of prison. No, end of season 1 he get out of prison. He was in there for 10 years. And that was in 2014 when OG Power first came out. So he gets locked up around 2003, 2004. That's crazy because Get Rich or Die Trying came out in 2003. But nah, so, and they say Breeze dies in 96 or 97. So he's going to be running the hustle for like an additional 5 to 6, 7 years. And that's when Ghost getting Tasha. So in that time frame from 96 to 2003, 4, Ghost still working for Kanan. Kanan running the hustle now because Breeze is dead. Ghost and Tommy still working for Kanan. Ghost, he's the same shit he told Breeze. He gonna be telling Kanan, but I feel like Kanan and Ghost relationship gonna be way deeper than Breeze and Kanan and Breeze and Ghost. I feel like Kanan and Ghost was really gonna be like tight. Not tight as Tommy and Ghost, but tight, like, you know, almost. You know what I mean? So that's why if you really looking between the lines of OG Power, Kanan and Ghost kept forgiving each other, but not forgetting. That's all they kept doing. And there's something in there for them to keep forgiving each other. There had to be some type of special bond between Kanan and Ghost for these two niggas to keep forgiving each other. They wasn't forgetting though. Like, you know, I don't trust this mother. Like, I don't trust you. Like, but at some point we was brothers, man. At some point we was boys. And even Kanan said it himself. He said, he was like, basically, when they robbed Tommy's stash house, he said, man, you feel that shit back there? Remember how fucking tight we used to be? And yeah, so I feel like that's what's gonna make them more aware and understanding their situation when they coming up in the game. To be, like I said, between 96 and 2003-4, that's when Ghost ended up meeting Tasha. He ended up having He ended up having Tariq and Raina. I don't think he had Yaz yet. And he had the twins. And he know the game by then. He know the hustle. He know the routine. He know how to move this way, move that way, move this way. Because Kanan and Breeze already gave him a lot of knowledge and wisdom. And that's when he's going to keep telling Tasha, like, Kanan's pissing me off. Kanan won't agree to my fucking plan. He's doing the same shit Breeze did. And this motherfucker, and he's just in my way. You know how ghosts get. He's in my fucking way. But I can't kill him, Tasha. Because you heard what Tasha said. You should have killed him 10 years ago like I told you to. But Ghost is like, I can't kill Kanan because that bond they got. He said, I love you like a brother. I wasn't going to kill you. So I feel like Ghost was really contemplating in his mind, like, either, damn, should I kill him like I did Breeze? Because he said it at first. He didn't want to do that to Breeze. He was like, man, I didn't want to kill that motherfucker, man. But the motherfucker wasn't trying to listen to what I had to say. He didn't give a fuck. Breeze probably was smiling at him or telling him to get his little stupid ass on or something. Like, oh, boy, get your ass up out of here. Why you keep coming to me talking about that bullshit? That shit ain't going. It ain't flying. I don't know if Kanan and Breeze had some type of hold on Ghost. That's what he was trying to get wiggled off of him. Because like he said, his dad was a drunk. And also on top of that, Kanan he said at one point, Sean, I loved your dad very much. I needed him. So all that shit go have to be explained, but not from Ghost's perspective, but from Kanan's. Everything got to come from Kanan's perspective. When it come to that, personal dealings with Breeze, Breeze, Ghost, and Tommy. It has to be like that from Kanan's perspective. Not Raquel's, not Ghost, but Kanan. And Kanan, like I said, Kanan became a bigger drug dealer than Breeze did, I believe. But I feel like Ghost had even bigger plan. That's my little quick thoughts on how they can all. I feel like they all go coexist with each other. The show is called Power for a fucking reason. It's a lot of backstabbing. It's a lot of bullshit, especially motherfuckers like Kanan and Ghost, two chess playing motherfuckers. Breeze was probably a chess player too, but just from a dominant perspective, he wasn't a thinker. And you know, when you playing chess, you got to think like a motherfucker. So, they're my quick thoughts on how I feel like their relationship go be. Either season 3, 4, 5, or Raising Kanan. They got to talk about this shit just from a different perspective. They got to put this in there. But I feel like ultimately, in the video, next season, they're going to introduce we gonna start seeing some parents. Angela dad, Paz probably, Angela mom, Ghost dad, motherfucker, just Kate, Tommy mom. I feel like we just gonna start seeing younger versions, of course, but we gonna start seeing them. Because Angela dad, he was sick in the bed, but he looked like he was probably Raquel age. You know what I mean? Like older than shit at that time in power, gray hair and shit. And yeah. So I think we're gonna see Uncle Gabe too. Younger version of Uncle Gabe. So whatever Dylan's they got going on. We might see. I don't see we ain't gonna see Tasha, Angela, and Ghost and Tommy until probably season 5, 6. And it's probably gonna be a little bit of them. Because this is all Kanan, raising Kanan. And they ain't gonna tell these motherfuckers story. They gonna tell it through Kanan eyes and his experiences. So that'll be dope. And I don't think he never ran into Angela, but he probably did. But I don't think Angela and Kanan knew each other. Because when Angela was trying to frame Kanan for Ray Ray the gun, she said that asking Tariq, and what about this Kanan Stark? What about this jukebox? You know what I mean? She didn't know them. So they never really intertwined. But Paz and them kept saying, he was always playing lookout for those gangsters, which was probably Kanan crew, Breeze and Kanan crew. So, yeah, man, my little thoughts on what I feel like the 4 main characters in the Power universe. You know, James Ghost St. Patrick, Breeze, Kanan Stark, and Tommy motherfucking Higgin. That's a badass 4 right there. And we probably get a chance to see all 4 of them in action. That'll be hard. That'll be tough. We get a chance to see and they go be younger. You know, probably more hungry, greedy. You know what I mean? Untamed. You feel me? So, yeah, them my quick thoughts, man. Subscribe, like to the channel, man. Fuck with me, man. Trying to grow my little audience up because, I like to talk everything power and real shit. These are my little quick thought theories on the situation. I'm PT from that lower side of the neighborhood. I'm signing the fuck out.